Okay, so it's Rise and Shine, and since we've missed you for a long time, we had to prepare a very delicious meal for you this morning. You know how we do it now to get you to relax, unwind, enjoy the weekend. And today, I have a touch of pride in me right now. A touch of pride, You may won't understand until I unveil that touch of pride. When you come down to Akwa Ibom, they say, where do the most beautiful women come from? You know the tribe that is called Oron. Yeah. That's the tribe.
Oh, God.
So join us for the first time live on Spectrum Television as we make welcome. She's a one-time Miss Oro. That is, in Oro they call it Ngwara. That is the Queen of Oro. One time, and still the most beautiful girl in Akwa Ibom Culture and Tourism 2023-2024. She's won a couple of brands and pageantry, and she's won a couple of crowns on her head, including the one she's currently wearing. And now she's aspiring to take it a step further into the Miss Universe Nigeria 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if I were on stage, that's what I would say, but it's just you and I. Sorry. I didn't forget it, Mace. Yeah. It's just you and us. Let's make welcome for the first time Happiness in Nature.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, Happiness. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You look so beautiful.
Thank you. And you look good
I'm sure
as
that's
well.
the reason why you're kind of being on schedule.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you took your time to make sure you come up.
Yes, I always have to look good.
A queen and more.
Yes.
Thank God the mayor has seen something to do.
I don't understand. We have a guest, Francis.
We don't always agree when it comes to this, but it's a good thing that you actually agree.
I think I agree that she's an Akwa Ibom girl and she's a very beautiful girl. I agree to the fact that she's an Akwa Ibom girl. Mm-hmm. She's from Akwa Ibom and she's beautiful. That's the only thing I agree to. Okay. Thank you very much.
And she's a negotiator.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe we should ask her that question.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in a relationship?
I don't want to go there.
But is it love in Lagos? How long have you been in Lagos?
I've been there for almost a year now.
I
cannot really tell because I personally avoid Lagos guys, so I'm just.
I've been in my what I told you. It's when you go to Lagos, is what you're looking for. You will see. So she is not looking for Lagos guys.
Probably because she was told Lagos guys don't love.
No, now so you mean I'm not a lovable person?
No, I didn't say you're not a lovable person. I just say Lagos guys don't love.
When you say Lagos guys don't love, I'm also included. Doesn't mean
but
I'm
you
not
don't love now. Have you forgotten it was here you told us you're not interested?
In what?
In love.
I don't know what you think about, but it's okay.
Alright. So Happiness, good to have you joined us. How was your journey to Ibiakura?
It was good, It's been a long time I entered bike, but then I enjoyed it, because the natural breeze and everything, so it was good.
Looks like we're going on an excursion, a field trip.
Almost like that.
Well, it's good to have you here.
Thank you.
So I think I'm going to fire the first question. You've been through different kinds of pageants, and then you've won a couple of crowns, and now we're here. First question, what made you aspire to be part of the Miss Universe Nigeria pageantry organization?
Personally, it still boils down to my state. I'm an Akwa Ibom Culture and Tourism Ambassador, and for so many years, I have not really seen that person that has been out there to represent us in that level. I mean, this is an international competition. So if I happen to win, I'm going to Mexico to represent not just my state, but Nigeria. So I want to be that person for Akwa Ibom State that will put our name in the map when it comes to pageantry. So that is the number one reason I'm going.
And I think there is a number 2 and number 3. You want to
so
share
many reasons. Yes.
Okay, share some more.
So many reasons. It has always been my dream to be in the Miss Universe pageant. So I'm going there with high hopes that I win. So, and I also, I'm passionate about girl-child empowerment and women empowerment. So if I eventually win, this is something I'll do with my platform. And for me, it is a self-development journey as well. All the opportunities that comes with it, the exposure and everything, I'm all for it. Yes.
Now, I would like you to just take us back to sometimes why would a beautiful girl like you decide to go into pageantry? Why are you so much into what actually, inspired you to go into pageantry, going for Miss Akwa Ibom? Now you want to go for, Miss Universe International. What exactly? Where did that come up from? What was the inspiration?
Well, it started right from while I was a child. I think I can still remember I was in JS1 then. This beauty queen visited us, Miss Carnival Calabar. The way she spoke, the way she worked, her courage, everything, I was immediately inspired. I was like, wow, I want to be like her. And then when I started pageantry, it has had a way of grooming me into the woman I am now. I'm a product of pageantry, a very proud one. So pageantry impacts positively to the lives of young people and the society. So that is something that inspires me. It is something I want to do. I want to continue doing. Even if I don't have that crown, I'm a queen. I mean, once a queen is always a queen. So it has really helped me a lot.
Okay. I still like to stick with, the background that Ime brought in. How has the pageantry journey been for you from when you started out to the present? What has been the highest moment and perhaps the lowest moment that you've had?
Well, I've actually benefited a lot from pageantry. When I won my first pageant, I won scholarship. I was trying to get into school then, but I did not have the resources. So luckily I won scholarship, and that was how I started school. And then my lowest moment has been, I've been crowned first runner-up 3 times in my life. Those have been the most heartbreaking moments for me. But in the midst of it, I realized that it is not just about the crown you have. It is about what you do with what you have. So that has helped me deal with it.
Okay.
Now, navigating through, the process, like you said, you've won like 3 first runner-up 3 times. Did you at any point decide, I'm not sure I want to do this again?
Okay. So after the last year's event, I emerged first runner-up most beautiful girl in Akwa Ibom. At that moment, I decided that, okay, this is the end of it for me. All right. But then along the line, I changed my mind. I'm like, okay, let me give this one last try.
So what exactly made you change your mind? It looks like there's a bigger picture you have that made you change your mind. Can you, share with us that?
Yes, because I believe doing this, I'm an inspiration to other girls out there. It is not just about wearing the crown. Coming back again bigger and better is a message to every young girl out there. I know that being first runner-up, rather, is something that we do not talk about most. Okay, the winner emerges and she's being celebrated. But what about that other person that was standing there at that moment hoping to win? So this is my message to all of them. If you are that girl that forget about pageantry, that you've done something and you feel like I can never do this again because I have tried so many times and I've failed, this is your reminder to get up, chase that dream, go after that thing. You never can tell what is waiting for you.
Okay, so you never can tell. We've been in this pageantry business for a while now. And unfortunately, it's just the normal dynamics of life. Everybody wants their child to be first, and all of us wants to be first. But we tend to forget that we all can't be first. I mean, if we are all first, who's going to be second? Who's going to be third?
Exactly.
Yeah. But we need to normalize that. Well, let's talk a little bit into your passion.
Okay.
The mention of the girl child, and so much. Literally, every beauty queen I know talks about the girl child. What is really in this girl child that motivates you to want to do more?
Firstly, I'm a girl. All right.
Obviously,
I'm a girl child. I have siblings. I have friends. I grew up in an environment where children were not given much attention, especially females. And I know we talk about this every day, but then I feel like we don't talk about it enough. It is time for parents to wake up. Child abuse is real. Things are really happening. Even when we shout every day, we praise this topic, it is still happening. So it is time to stop talking and really sit up and put in the work to make sure that we provide a safe environment for our children to grow up. And then most people will just, focus on educating their children, forgetting that it is also important to equip that child or whoever it is with skills needed for the future. I mean, we are in the era of entrepreneurship, you know. There are no longer much white-collar jobs out there. So it is important to educate your child. It is important to educate your child with, equip them with skills, rather, you know, for sustainable development.
Let's talk about I'm sure you've won a pageantry before. Let's talk about your giving back to the society.
Yes.
There's your pet project.
My pet project.
Let's talk about your pet project. How many pet projects have you embarked on? Because I've just listened to you and you keep re-echoing your love for the girl child and women empowerment. Take us through your pet project and how you've been able to achieve it so far.
Okay, so my pet project is titled The Rising Female. It is a cause that is very close to my heart. The Rising Female, you can think of it as a story. Like I said earlier, I'm a girl growing, and I believe in rising and then lifting others as I rise. So the Rising Female is a reorientation campaign, and it is also an empowerment campaign as well as awareness as well. So I have visited so many schools, so many places so far. I have actually conversed with so many women. The last edition was in one secondary school in Uyo, in Akwa Ibom here rather. I've forgotten the name of that local government. So I met with secondary school girls and I got to converse with them. And the most surprising part was that when I got to realize that there are still girls out there who do not have access to menstrual products. I mean, in this age, there are still people like that. So talk more of being equipped with skills. If she cannot access menstrual products, you know. So this is why I'm really passionate about my project. And apart from that, I have visited, it is not just limited to young women. I've actually had access to elderly women as well. I've been able to empower some with capitals to start up businesses. And some of them I've been able to, give them capital to start up businesses. And most times I give them gifts, food stuff and all of that. So it is something I want to continue doing. And most of the projects I do is funded by me from my pocket. So I plan on growing it. I plan on coming up with an establishment one day where women and children can easily have access to me. I do not always have to go to them. So that is what I plan on doing.
But when you say you fund it from your pocket, do you have people that sponsor you, or do you have where you generate probably it's something you're doing that bankrolls?
Something I do. Yes, I do so many things.
Okay.
Firstly, I started with makeup. I'm a beautician. I do makeup. Talk about beauty, I'm there. I also work with Top Radio in Lagos. Currently, I'm currently working with Top Radio. So I've had several jobs. I've never been this girl that just, focuses in pageantry. I remember while I was in school, I was working for one production house in Uyo as a makeup artist as well. So after school, every day I would go to work.
You know why I asked that? Because most of the times there's always this notion, this impression about girls in the beauty industry, pageantry, that there's always this wrong narrative that they are getting intimate with whoever is organizing the pageantry and they are bankrolling them. Sometimes it gives the wrong light. It gives a wrong impression of what they're really doing. I didn't really need to ask that so that you can clarify that. It
happens. You cannot stop. Men will always be men, no matter how holy rather they look. I've come in contact with so many men in my life, and most times is while you're trying to get sponsors for your project and all of that. I mean, you know what I mean. So they'll be like, okay, this is it. You come to my. I'm like, no. And it is because of people like that people like me need to be in the pageant industry. There are some girls that are naive out there that easily fall for all those things. But then you can also get through with these people, get what you want without giving them what they want. This is something most people do not know. And sometimes it boils down to, I would just say this the way it is, when the girl has nothing to really offer. All right? There's a way you go to someone and you have a conversation and the person is like, okay, In fact, it wouldn't even look at that particular aspect. And some girls, most girls, they really go there with nothing at all to discuss, with other intentions as well. I mean, there are women like that. So this is something we cannot stop completely. We cannot control it. We can only do what we have to do personally. So it happens, yes.
It has just taken something, but let me not go that directive again, because if I want to probe further, there might be some revelation that we don't want to share here. But let's talk about the road to Miss Universe Nigeria.
Yes.
We've heard all about your struggles, your journey, but just before the road to Miss Universe, now, entertainment industry has a mindset that people feel like, okay, anybody who gets into the industry, most people get in because they can't do well in school and all of that. Why did you choose to go to school when, I mean, obviously they say once you're a beautiful girl, you can have everything, especially with men falling on their feet.
Yes.
Why did you choose to go to school and then have handwork and get a job?
You know, I've actually come in contact with people that they're like, they don't take you seriously because you're pretty, and they're like, oh, you're a beautiful girl, you get what you want, you have the pretty girl, they call it the pretty girl advantage, a bit privilege or something, but you can have both. Right? You can go to school, you can still chase your dreams, you can become whatever you want, you know. So it still boils down to personal interest. Okay. Personally, I want to be a broadcaster, and I'm currently working on that.
What did you study again?
I studied mass communication. So I've always wanted to be a broadcaster, and most times I do not know why people underrate people that studied mass communication. So when they come in contact with me, most times they're like, wow, okay, no problem, you know. So I've always wanted to be in the entertainment industry, and I've always wanted to be on the TV screen, and I'm currently working on that. You know, we learn
Maybe
every
we'll have
day.
to bring it down to Spectrum.
So that is it. And that is why I am particular about reaching out to people. You know, when I started pageantry, my parents were like, oh, are you not going to... Because that year I was trying to get into school. I had just written JAMB, waiting for my admission later. They're like, what are you doing? And that was when I won Most Beautiful Girl in Aura. I'm like, Mommy, don't worry. I'll be fine, you know. Although I did not even know how the pageant journey would turn out for me then, I was just starting, but I knew that I can do both.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so let's go to the main conversation because we're running out of time.
Okay.
Road to Miss Universe Nigeria. We've seen video of your auditioning. We've
Yes.
seen, you know, you looking all pretty. Producer, can you get that traditional wear picture up? You know, when we're talking about culture, tourism, and all of that. Exactly. This is Akwa Ibom. What inspired this choice of colors? Like, you have orange, you have the green, and you have the white.
Yes, this is a representation of my state, the orange. It's across my hat, that is my state. Yes, I was particular about those colors. And the green represents Nigeria. That is to tell you that I'm looking at winning, and I'm looking at representing Akwa Ibom, Oro Nation, and Nigeria in the Miss Universe stage. So that is what that costume is all about.
Okay. So
Yes.
we already know you have high hopes. The audition is done. What is
Yes.
the next stage, and what do you need Nigerians, Akwa Ibom people, to do to help you on this journey?
Okay, the next stage is voting, and a vote is 200 naira, and the vote is it will give us, let's say, 40%
Of your total marks.
of the total marks.
Okay, so it's 60-40.
60-40, you know. So that is what I want everyone out there watching to do for me, to vote. This is one way to encourage me on this journey. Yes.
Okay, so how do we get to vote for you? Because I've seen vote. I think your number is number 3.
Number 3, yes.
Okay, so how do we get to vote for you? Let's say I'm watching Spectrum TV now, and I've heard all that you've said. I'm inspired. I'm thrilled by your performance, and I just said, look, this is the girl I want to vote for in the Miss Universe Nigeria 2024. How do I get to vote for you?
Okay, you just have to visit missuniversenigeria.org. www.missuniversenigeria.org. You'll see pictures and names of contestants. You click on mine, fill in your information, and then the next stage is payment. That's a
So
bit.
how? I hope the payments are made very easy for anybody.
Very
and
easy.
everywhere
Very easy, yes.
Okay. Let's say you get into the Miss Universe and you're on stage. What are you bringing on board? What in Akwa Ibom, what about Nigeria presently are you mirroring to the world? Because the Miss Universe brand is one big brand we know. They own the 4 biggest pageantry organizations in the world.
Yes.
So, and I've been a very keen follower. I've been a very big fan of the Miss Universe, especially Miss World. I do hope to get there one day and host their event. But it's a wonderful thing. What are you bringing to the table to show, first, you're creative, second, you're intelligent, third, you have a pageant, rather, a project that you are very deeply committed to?
Apart from the intelligence, the creativity, and the project, which are the major things in Miss Universe. And one of the biggest thing in Miss Universe is cultural representation. And that is what I said in the beginning of this conversation. I'm going there to showcase Akwa Ibom State, what we stand for and what we've been about. And like I said earlier, I've not really seen that person. I had to go back, watch the entire competition. I've not really seen that person that has been able to represent us to that in that level. So I want to be that person that will show Akwa Ibom to the world and tell them, yes, this is who we are, this is what we have, and this is what we stand for.
Okay, so far, since you've visited the state to, meet minds with people, have you been able to connect with the Commissioner for Culture and Tourism?
Yes,
I know that's within the entertainment industry.
I was with him a few days ago, and he gave me his full support. I'll still be going back there on Monday.
Okay.
So we are currently working on something.
All right,
I'd like to ask what, because there are lots of girls that will be contesting. But what can you tell us? What exactly will stand you out? What do you think that of all the contestants that will be, of all the girls that will be going for Miss Universe, this is what will stand me out? This is what, despite, irrespective of I'm from Akwa Ibom, I'm from this is exact thing I'm picking. What exactly do you think will stand you out?
I get this question a lot because most of the girls that are coming are from abroad. These are girls, big girls, and I'm here. But then I think I am a very unique person. I'm smart. I am the material they are looking for. Yes. So the universe needs me. Yes.
Okay. So she has the confidence too.
Yes.
Definitely. So it's a good thing that already you're in talks with the Commissioner of Culture and Tourism, which is the representative of Akwa Ibom Culture and Tourism to the larger society. But in just about a few minutes that we have left, talk to Akwa Ibom people, home and in diaspora, talk to Nigerians, give them reason why they should vote for you and support you on the journey.
Hello, Akwa Ibom.
Finally, she speaks it.
I mean, get the happiness in a tack. Akbene to Tunkate in Akwa Ibom, sine kisi on your stage pageantry, get rimboed. So, mindo that girl, mbo, okay, don't get in front of me, came in ya, mean, Akwa Ibom give wood. I carry Akwa Ibom matter for a head. You people should vote for me. I want to make us proud. I want to make everyone proud. So remember, the show will be streaming online. It will be televised internationally so that people can watch. If you're about home and abroad, you'll be able to watch us. So watch out for me.
Definitely will be watching out for you, and we at Spectrum TV, we wish you the very best, as it is our commanded to project our own, continue to project our cross and everything beautiful. We wish you the very best.
Thank you.
As you go on this journey, and we hope to bring you back after that journey.
Amen.
With the crowd.
Thank
to tell
you.
the
Yes.
story with the crowd.
With the
And I'll
crowd.
be posing
Thank
with the
you.
queen. Now on a different level. I'm already posing with the queen, so I'll pose with the queen on a different level.
Yeah.
Emmanuel, it's been a wonderful time being here with you. So, and any last word?
Yeah, it
Or
is.
are you encapsulated by the beauty?
Well, already she's a beauty queen, and she's let her be focused right now on bringing in the crown. So I wouldn't want to be a distraction. She should focus on winning Miss Universe. When she's back and here, we can now look into other things.
Okay.
Collaborative efforts.
Okay.
And, yes. So it's been I don't like it when you always put me on that spot.
No problem. It's like that. So.
But I actually have very amazing friends in Lagos as well. So I wouldn't say Lagos guys are bad. No, please.
Thank you very
We
much.
did not say Lagos guys are bad. We don't love in
Can
Lagos.
you echo that again? That
We
have
did not
an
say Lagos guys
There are
are bad.
amazing people in Lagos,
young
but
men.
then amazing young
You
men.
can have amazing young men, but you don't love.
No, it's not possible now.
It's okay. Let's leave that. The Lagos Shires we're hiring that. But we like to appreciate you so much for being here with us. I mean, this is where we
you.
draw the curtain on Rise and Shine Saturday. It's been wonderful. Ime, Emmanuel, and myself, and of course the amazing Happiness and later joining us on set. And from all of us in Ibiakuran, we say bye.
Bye.
Enjoy your weekend.
Enjoy.